everyone. As I mentioned above, in this slide, I will focus on user-generated content data in tourism research. One of the important user-generated content data is online textual data, including travel reviews and blogs. The online review data in tourism research generally originated from different social media platforms, such as TripAdvisor, Yelp, Expedia, Ctrip, and so on. Among them, TripAdvisor is the most and largest travel review platform. It was the most popular used in previous studies. Generally, a review includes four basic components, like the linguistic features, semantic features, sentiment features, and the review information. Linguistic feature means the amount of the words in the review, or is the review easy of understanding, up-to-date information, its relevancy. Semantic feature means the words and topics in the review. Sentiment feature means the emotions reflect from the review. Is it positive review or negative review? I give you one example here. This review is about Helsinki Church. From the linguistic feature to see, this review have few sentences, and is in English, easy to understand, and is relevant to this attraction. From the semantic feature to see, this review tells about the design of this church, how it is look like, and it is a major attraction in Helsinki. From the sentiment features to see, this review includes positive and negative feelings. The positive feelings sentence like we love the outside of this church. The negative feelings could be reflected from we went inside but were not impressed. In this review, we can also know some reviewer information, such as the nationality and the publishing date. For blog data, Twitter and Sina Weibo were the two primary sources in tourism research currently. So, from the research topic to see, many travel review studies adopted online data in research of tourist attitude toward tourist products, especially to measure tourist satisfaction. From the review target to see, most of previous studies focused on hotels, restaurants, and destination attractions. In this way, hotel reviews were popularly adopted for evaluating and improving the word of mouth of a hotel. Restaurant reviews were the tourism satisfaction judgment. Destination attraction reviews could help to identify destination attributes and improve destination management. For blog data, many studies based on travel stories and tourist feelings to figure out tourism recommendation and tourist sentiment toward a destination. Now we know what topics can be done with online textual data, but what analytic techniques are used for online textual data. Generally, there are two steps for analyze online textual data. Step 1 is data collection process. Researchers need to define what data they are going to collect and from where. For example, I'm going to research Finland's destination image in Chinese social media, so I may choose Chinese online travel review platforms. And then, using data crawling software to collect the data from social media platforms. The second step is data mining which include two sub-steps: data pre-processing and pattern discovery. And the final step is to match the analyzed results with your research purpose. In data pre-processing, different techniques were adapted for different research purposes. And the popular operation are data cleaning, tokenization, word scheming, and part of speech tagging. Data cleaning is to detect and remove inaccurate and useless information from the online textual data, such as misspelling words, stop words, and low frequency words. And the arm of tokenization is to break up the travel-related textual data into words, phrases, or other meaningful elements. Through this process, the information-related keywords can be selected from massive sentences. Word scheming means to identify the word's rows and regard all words with the same rows as one token. Here I give one example. All of these words, consult, consulting, can be regarded as consult. And part of speech tagging refers to label each word in a sentence with a post tag, such as a noun, adjective, and adverb. Pattern discovery is another important stage of textual data mining. The aim of this stage is to explore interesting information in the textual data. The most frequently used method were LDA, latent direct allocation, sentiment analysis, statistical analysis, clustering and categorization, text summarization, and dependency modeling. LDA is a topic model for identifying the abstract topics in textual data. Sentiment analysis is to identify the tourist's attitude towards tourist products, services, or destinations. Statistical analysis is the most basic technique for analyzing textual data, such as describe analysis, t-test, correlation, correspondence analysis. Clustering and categorization means to group a set of similar objects in one group, and these grouped objects are different with others grouped objects. From my point of view, this is quite similar as content analysis. Text summarization is to automatically produce a brief summary of a single or multiple documents. A brief summary is the key information from the original text. Dependency modeling is to capture the relationship between the textual data and tourism factors such as hotel performance, restaurant performance, or travel behavior. And a variety of regression models have been applied in this analysis method. So, for online photo data could bring a range of useful messages for tourism research. Generally, there are three popular platforms were applied in peer studies, including Flickr, Panoramio, and Instagram. Flickr was the most popular in peer studies, but Instagram is getting more and more popular than Flickr now. In the photo data collection process, depending on your research purpose, 4 elements also need to be considered. such as user-related information, temporal information, like when you upload the data, and geography information, and textual information. In the field of tourism research, online photo data were used in analyzing tourist behavior, presenting tourism recommendations, and promoting tourism marketing. For tourist behavior research, researchers use online photo data to study visitors' activity, their travel routes, such as where to travel and how to travel, and how long they stay in the destination. Or some researchers use photo data to discover tourist origins based on the geography tagged photos. Online photos have also been used in promoting tourism marketing. Therefore, researchers define the destination attributes and the destination image based on the online photo data. In addition, some researchers also compared the destination image reflected by user-generated content photo and DMO's photo. In this way, to find the gap between the perceived destination image and the projected destination image. Because I'm not an expert in online photo data analysis, so I'm not going to teach you how to do the analysis of photo data in this slide. In the end of this part, I would like to introduce the research ethics of applying user-generated content data in tourism research. There is an argument between companies and researchers. Companies legally consider user data to be company priority. When you visiting their website, you may find their policy like this. The content and the information available through the web page is belong to TripAdvisor companies, and you are not allowed to copy, scrap, and blah blah, or use the content. So when you scrap the data from their website, they may know what you are doing. Therefore, their websites get a complete structure overhaul every 6 to 9 months. In this way, to make the data scrapping is more and more difficult. But many researchers disagree with this company's behavior. They said that data that does not be restricted access in the public website, and there should not be ethical concerns with collecting and analyzing these data. So when you are going to use big data in your research, you may consider these ethical issues, or you need to apply agreement from the social media companies. In the end, I can recommend some softwares for you. For the data crawling, Python is a powerful tool. It's free to download, but it's difficult to use for someone who doesn't have program language skills. Web heavy, this software I used one time is little bit convenient for someone who doesn't have program language skills, but you need to buy the license. Octopus is a free download software. It's not difficult to use, and you can learn it in several days. I use this software to collect my data from Chinese social media. For data analyzing, Python and Leximancer were often used in peer studies. Leximancer is a powerful interactive visualization tool, but a little bit expensive for students. I used NVivo in my study. For students, the price is about €100 for 2 years license. And and this software could help you to quickly and automatically analyze the themes from the data, and they also provide a sentiment analyze function. This function cannot be found from atlas.ti, therefore I didn't use atlas.ti. Until now, I have introduced the tourism big data research in peer studies. Now we will move to the second part, and I will introduce my research topic, analyze method, and results.